Pilates circle floating around at the top. I couldn't see you then, Mum. Oh, it's going to be one of them mornings, I think. We are sitting down to start with, so plonk yourselves onto your bum. Switch these on. Fabulous. Right, if you are at home and you've not done this one before, we're using the Pilates Circle this morning, or all this week. I mentioned it last week, but I think most people have forgot. If you don't have one of these, you can get them from me, or if you want to just use your bender ball for today, that's fine as well. So just do what you need to do, and we will get started in a second. So it's sitting down to begin with. Let me just pop this onto mute so you guys don't get lots of feedback. And hear Mum groaning as she gets to the floor. That's it, she's on mute now, she can't turn me off. There we go. Does that balance sound okay to you guys at home? Yeah, music alright? Music and mic? Yeah. Right then, that's better. So let's get started. Sitting down, first thing. You're going to sit nice and tall, so wiggle around, find the bones in your bum. And hold the Pilates circle in your hands. So you've got one hand holding either side. You're going to very gently just squeeze it. You're not trying to squash it. You're just going to gently squeeze. Sit as tall as you can, and from there rotate to one side and then to the other side. So it's a nice easy move. Nothing too harsh. Just a gentle rotation, starting to warm up through that back. Lovely. Keep that going. Do a few more here. So rotate, center. Try to avoid swinging it across. Make sure you do actually rotate through the spine. Lovely. Do 4 more here. And 3. 2 more times. 1 more. Now extend your legs to straight. You're going to stretch forwards, lift up, and then roll back. Bring the weight, the circle towards you. And do the same thing again. So press forwards, lift it up, and bring it back in. And again. Wonderful. So still just squeezing that hoop very tightly. You're not trying to crush it, you're just using it for a little tiny bit of resistance. Good morning, good morning. How are you all? Keep going. Stretch forward, lift up, and lean back slightly. 1 more time. Now lean back and hold. Bend your knees again. We're going to go back to that rotation. So still squeezing that hoop. Very gently. Twist one way and center and the other way. Keep going. One side and the other one. Fantastic, well done. Do 4 more here if you can, please. So if you're finding this is a lot on your core and you're finding it a bit too much, you come back to sitting upright, or you can continue as you are. Do 4 more. Wonderful. 3, 2 more times. 1 more. Extend those legs again and stretch forward. So stretch, lift up, lean back, and brace your core as you bring those arms in. Keep this going. Do it again. Stretch forwards, lift up and lean back, and again. Fantastic. Do 4 more, please. Keep this going. So really starting to warm up through the lower part of the core, through the back, through the shoulders and the arms as well. Good all-rounder. Keep going. Do 2 more here. And release. 1 last time. Now this time you're going to hold it here. Bend those knees. Squeeze your hoop very gently. Extend one leg and then the other one. Now by squeezing that hoop, all you're doing is stabilizing. So what that forces your body to do is brace in the center and hold you in position. So keep it going. Do 8 more here if you can. If it's too much, you can sit up, have a rest, join back in when you're ready, or you can carry on. We're nearly there. Do 4 more of these, please. 4 and center. 3, last 2, last 1, and release. Soles of feet together, lean forwards, hold your toes for a second, and just stretch to release. From there, bring yourself back up. Take your feet wide stance, or wide apart, wherever you can get to. It doesn't matter where that is. Now that circle forwards and up, we're going to do again, but you're going to go to one foot, lift it up, and bring it back in, and then to the other foot. So stretch, extend, and bring it back in, and again. Now please don't put your hoop on your head, that's not safe. Lift up, bring it back to center. Now keep squeezing that hoop so you're engaging all of those muscles all at the same time. Fantastic, well done. Breathe in as you extend forwards and up, breathe out as you release. Wonderful, well done, keep it going. Do one more each side. Almost there. Brilliant, well done. Last one. And hold still again. Rotate again. So now you're sitting bolt upright. Your feet are out to the side. If you can't push your chest forward, just hold up as tall as you can. If you can lean forward very slightly into your legs, looks a bit strange and feels a bit strange, but it's a really good stretch for your hamstrings and for your waist and your back. Keep rotating one side and then the other. Do 8 more if you can. Lovely rotation. Push those hands. Keep pressing against that hoop. We're almost there with these ones. Do 4 more if you can. Wonderful. 2 more times. Last one. And stretch to one foot. So big stretch. Bring it back in. And then to the other foot. So really extending now. Trying to get those hands right beyond the toes if you've got that flexibility. Big stretch and release. So your hamstrings should be groaning a little bit back now. If they weren't warm before, they will be now. Fantastic. Do 1 more each way. Fabulous, well done. And then bring it back to centre. Bring your feet in carefully, don't just slam them together. And then from there, you're going to lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Resting your head down, you can use a cushion at home if you need to. So we're going to start off, I'll turn sideways on. Arms are extended up in the air. Bring your feet off the floor, so they're sitting roughly at right angles. You're going to extend one leg away, and then the other leg. So you're going to keep that movement going, go at your own pace. If you like to work with the beat, you can do. If you can, lift your head and shoulders up, still holding that hoop, and gently squeezing. So again, you're holding and stabilizing. Brace your core. Now extend the arms back for 2 pushes, and bring them up for 2 pushes. And keep that movement going. So single leg stretch with that hoop is hard. It's not an easy exercise to do. You need to brace your core, make sure you're not arching and rounding the spine. Keep everything strong. Keep going. Push back and lift up. Wonderful. Well done. They're looking fabulous at home. Well done. Do 2 more, please. And bring it in. Lovely. 1 more time. And rest for a second. Phew! Now, arms up again. You're going to gently squeeze and release the hoop. So you're literally doing squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Try and do that squeeze with a beat, roughly if you can. Lift your head and shoulders. Reach your hands in the direction of your knees, so your arms and your legs are approximately parallel. Keep that squeeze going, breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your nose. If that's too much, put your head back down. If you can keep it going, go for it. Think about drawing your pelvis up and your core muscles in. So keep that squeeze going. It's a toughie, this one. It will make you work your biceps, your chest, and through the core as well. Keep it going. Make sure you've not got your chin right onto your chest, otherwise you'll end up with neck ache. Keep this going if you can. Keep breathing. Do 4 more breaths in and out if you can do them. Excessive breathing now. Keep going. 2 more breaths in and out. 1 more if you can. Fantastic, well done. Phew, rest it down. Stretch your arms back, have a big stretch. Those arms are probably needing it by now. If you want to extend the legs as well, feel free. And then you're going to bring them back in and you're going to place the hoop between your upper calves. So it's not directly between the knees. You want it between your upper calves, and you're going to place your feet back on the floor. And you're going to squeeze that hoop very gently. You are not trying to launch it out of the room. And you are certainly not trying to break it. So you're just doing that very gentle squeeze till you feel the pressure on your inner thighs. Now you can stay here, or you can lift your head and shoulders up and brace your core, keeping those legs going, doing the same exercise with the legs. So you're still squeezing that hoop. Good morning in Chantal's house. How are you this morning? Lovely. Keep that squeeze going. Do 8 more. 7, 6, 5. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now keep your head and shoulders lifted if they are. If they're relaxed on the floor, you need to brace your core even more. You're going to gently lift your feet off the floor, still squeezing that hoop. From here, you're going to lower down to a point where you feel comfortable and then lift back up. So you're not trying to take it all the way down to the floor unless you have that strength. If you don't, or you find it's making your back sore, just lower to a point where you feel it. So if that's here and bringing it back up, that's perfectly fine. Still keep squeezing that hoop very gently so that you're not going to let it go and it's not going to fly away. Keep your core really, really strong. If you've got your head on the floor, that's fine. Just make sure you're pressing the back down so you're supporting the lumbar spine. Brace your core, keep everything going. Do that again, press it away and lift. Fantastic, do 2 more here. And bring it back up. Wonderful, 1 more time. Now you're going to hold this at the top. Lift your head and shoulders slightly. Cradle your head in your hands so you're not putting the pressure on the front of the neck. Now very, very gently, without launching it, squeeze those legs together. So squeeze and release. Fantastic, well done. Keep this going. It's a wonderful exercise. It's not at all elegant, but we're going to do it anyway. So just keep it going. Squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Fantastic. 1 more set if you can. 8, 7. This always causes hilarity when they fly away. Do 4, 3, 2 and 1. Gently release. Take that hoop out from between your legs. Rest it there for a second. If your legs need a pat, give them a pat. Now then, 1 more exercise with the hoop on the feet and then we're done. So you're going to place the hoop around your ankles this time. So you lift, if you need to sit up, do it, that's fine. If you can do it from lying down, that's also fine. My apologies, I'm trying not to giggle. Bend your knees again. Now this time you're holding the hoop, or the hoop is holding your legs in position. So your knees, ankles and hips should stay in alignment. Lower your legs down and then bring them back up. So again, if you want to do this with the ball in between your feet, Barbara, that's fine. Just gives you that stability point. If you're doing this one with the hoop on your legs, you need to press your feet out very slightly to hold them in place. Now lower it down and pause. Extend the legs to straight. Bend your knees and bring them back up. So again, the same as always, if you can't get your feet to drop right down to the floor, it doesn't matter. Find that point that your body's okay with and then carry on. So if you get to here and you extend, because that's your range of movement, that's fine. That's what you do. Keep going. Lower and extend, cradling the head in the hands so you're not putting pressure on your neck. Or if you want to do it with your head on the floor, that's also fine. Fantastic, well done. Do 4 more please if you can. You should be really feeling this through your core now. You're working really hard this morning, well done. And again. I'm going to get messages. What happened to those nice relaxing workouts? Do 2 more here. And bring it in. 1 more time. Fantastic, well done. Gently release. Take that hoop off of your feet and breathe a sigh of relief. Roll onto one side. Bring yourself back up to sitting. Just cross your feet if you can. You're probably feeling this around your lower back as well because you've been working right through the core, through the pelvic muscles as well. All that pulling in and bracing makes them work. So just grab that hoop, rotate to the right and bring it back to center, and rotate to the left and bring it back to center. And do that 1 more time. Twist to the right and back to center and to the left. Now stretch forward, reach as far forward as you can. Just reach, drop your chin towards your chest, keep extending, feel the glutes and the lower back stretch. And then bring the hoop in, lift all the way up, big stretch high. Hold it there, just extend to wherever you can get to. If you can take a gentle lean to one side, do so. And bring it back to center, go the other way. Wonderful, well done. And bring it back to center. Bring that hoop down to the floor. Take a gentle rotation and hold. And switch sides. And bring it back to center. Well done. Day 1 done. Well done indeed. If you haven't got a hoop, it's worth investing in them. They are awesome bits of kit and they're not very expensive. If you want one, let me know and I'll sort it out for you. Anyway, fabulous. Have a great day and I will see you all later. No, you can't throw the hoop at me. Much as it may be very tempting, you can't launch it around you. It'll just break your telly, to be fair. Hello, hello. There we go, that's those done. Oh, thank you, Harpist. That's very nice to know. Say again, sorry.